Good afternoon. Phil Lindeman with your Krystal 93 News from Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery. Silverthorne's fast food graveyard is showing signs of life. A Front Range restaurant, Bird Call, has purchased the old Burger King property just off exit 205. The fast food chicken joint has 9 locations. This will be its first in the high country. No word on when it opens. Just uphill from Bird Call, Arby's is boarded up, and the owners based in Ohio have abandoned it. Arby's had 3 different renovation plans dating back to 2018. The most recent was approved this time last year, but it has since expired. The Ohio group does still own it. Late last month, Pizza Hut closed permanently. Even the town just heard of this one. That property has not been sold. Speaking of fast food, across US 6 at Dillon Ridge, the new Panera bread still has not opened next door to Chiba Hut. They are currently hiring for a manager. Last we heard, Panera was supposed to open any day now. They have been building there since 2019. Giving direct access to Silverthorne's fast food graveyard is Stevens Way. Town planners say they want to improve that road to make it a better alternate route when I-70 shuts down, and they need cooperation from whoever moves in. Bird Call, the new owners at Burger King, are on board with this plan. There is no money budgeted for it yet. Coming first is a road project further north that extends Adams Avenue into Smith Ranch and Willowbrook. This $3.5 million project starts next year. When it's finished, it gives locals a way around Highway 9 gridlock. A 41-year-old copper man could serve up to 4 years in jail for ordering fentanyl through the mail. Anthony Wall was busted by sheriff's deputies this July when the feds tipped off the sheriff about a suspicious package. Wall pleaded guilty yesterday to avoid more serious charges. Sheriff's deputies arrested 2 men in Copper last week on unrelated charges. The first man was booked for brandishing a weapon without a permit just after 10 p.m. on Monday. Less than 2 hours later, the other man picked up charges for criminal mischief and domestic violence. Town of Frisco is considering a home improvement loan program, and Breckenridge is hearing plans for Stables Village, another affordable neighborhood. Frisco reviews their loan program today. It would set aside cash for home improvements with one big caveat: it would be open to any full-time year-round residents. Stables Village is Breck's latest affordable project northeast of town. It's right next door to Lincoln Park. Plans there call for 63 units, mostly duplexes. County commissioners have selected Summit native Taryn Power as the newest county clerk. She comes from the Summit Foundation, before that, town of Breckenridge. Power and 2 others interviewed for the gig last week. The incoming clerk, Stacey Nell, had ditched the job just days after she was elected. Breckenridge has officially reclaimed the unofficial shotski world record. 1,350 people took a shot of Breck bourbon on Main Street last Thursday for Ulerfest. That beats the old record from Park City by 10 people. The shotski's back in your hands, Park City, if you can handle it. Avalanche danger was considerable again today at most elevations in Summit County and every elevation in the Vail area. Conditions will be changing with new snowfall. Read the latest forecast at 5 o'clock tonight. In sports, the Avalanche play the Flyers tonight at 7. And in local sports, tomorrow is the opening day of qualifiers at the U.S. Grand Prix at Copper, where you don't want to miss all of this.
I know Eileen Gu is here for halfpipe. We have the whole Japanese team out. Some of our big-name Americans, Alex Ferreira, David Wise, I think are supposed to be hitting the pipe as well. Alex Hall on Big Air.
That was Olivia Betrimovich with Copper. Qualifiers are tomorrow. Finals get started on Friday. All events are free to spectators. Phil Lindeman with your Krystal 93 News from Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery.